It's AirFarce New Year's Eve 2013. Starring Don Ferguson, Luba Goy, Penelope Corrin, Craig Lozon, Alan Park, and Arnold Pinnock. With special guest stars Misha Brugger-Gossman, Chris Hadfield, Nahid Nenshi, Lloyd Robertson, Milos Raonic, Serena Ryder, Steve Smith, PJ Stock, and Pat Thornton. It's AirFarce New Year's Eve.
Road to the Olympics with PJ Stock and Heather Hiscox.
Hello, I'm the princess of perkiness, Heather Hiscox.
And I'm PJ Stock. With the Sochi Olympics just weeks away, skeleton gold medalist John Montgomery has begun his training. The proudest moment for any Canadian is winning gold and hearing our national anthem.
Debate is brewing over changes to the lyrics. Critics feel there needs to be an updated version.
We're joined now by the person at the center of the issue, Margaret Atwood.
Yes. Hello, PJ. I'm so excited for the Olympics, I can barely contain my bladder.
Ms. Atwood, what changes are you proposing to the national anthem?
I've written a new gender-neutral, non-controversial, politically correct version.
Let's hear it.
Oh, Canada. That's it.
Catchy. Ms. Atwood, what are you doing in Team Canada's locker room?
Oh, haven't you heard? I've just been added to the lineup for the men's hockey team.
I'm shocked by this decision.
Not as shocking as you being picked as judge on Battle of the Blades.
Oh, she shoots, she scores. Thanks, Margaret.
The 2014 Winter Olympics torch relay is underway right now and is poised to be the longest ever.
Along this 65,000-kilometer journey, 14,000 torchbearers carried the Olympic flame.
For an update, we go live to Russia. Carrying the torch now is Russia's oldest Olympic athlete, Lyudmila Glazkov. She first competed in the 1928 Olympics, where she won gold for frozen field plowing.
Oh, what a shame. The flame has gone out.
She seems to be looking for something.
She must be really dehydrated.
Something tells me that isn't water.
The biggest controversy surrounding the Games is Russian President Vladimir Putin's anti-gay stance against athletes. He joins us now via satellite.
Hello, Canada. This is my anti-gay stance. Glad to be on CBC. I love Stephen and Chris. Those guys crack me up.
President Putin, your position on gay athletes has caused uproar around the world.
Athletes need to be strong, not sissy. Russia's most decorated Olympian embodies everything that is truly masculine. Come here, Pavel Poponovic.
Hi, Canada! President Putin, don't you think he's a little...
Overqualified? You bet. He's going to win big medals for us. Look at these arms, like Russian bear thighs, thick as tree trunks.
Stop it, you're embarrassing me.
Mr. Putin, are you worried about protesters interrupting the games?
Нет. Russia's policemen are the toughest in the world.
Will construction at all the Olympic venues finish on time?
Yeah, my men are hard at work.
Will transportation to and from events be a problem?
Нет, I have just demand for that.
What about terrorist threats?
No worries. Pavel goes undercovers. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have important Olympic business to take care of.
We're going for a steam at the Y. Bye!
Well, that's it for Road to the Olympics.
Go Team Canada!
Welcome to Google Glass, the technological breakthrough that will change your life, if you can afford it. Here's how to use Glass. This is the touchpad. Touch the pad to wake up Glass. This is your timeline. Things to the left are coming up, like weather, hockey scores, an exciting event in your calendar, like Teach Mom to Twerk. Google Glass helps you multitask.
Selby, your performance review was dreadful. It's like you're not even paying attention anymore. You better shape up or ship out. Life is not just a game. You've got to treat it seriously to be taken seriously. Are you even listening to me?
With Google Glass, you can easily identify your favorite tune.
I'll do anything for you. My bones may
You are listening to What I Wouldn't Do by Serena Ryder.
run true. Oh, 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 whoa. Oh, what I would
Another great Google Glass feature is using voice command to record video.
Okay, Google Glass. Record video.
Oh, you're a bad boy.
Resistance is futile. Who's your daddy?
Who's my daddy? You're my daddy. Calling daddy. Oh, what? No, hang up.
Selby, what the hell are you doing with my daughter?
With Glass, you can perform a Google search.
Hey, give me your wall.
Okay, Glass. Search karate. Step 1, plant feet on ground. Step 2, assume karate position. Step 3,
Hey, what is wrong with you?
You can even get directions for the closest getaway route.
what I wouldn't do.
Google Glass. It'll do almost everything, except make you a better dancer.
What I wouldn't do.
Love that song.
Coming in 2014.
General Alexander, the NSA team is ready to start spying, sir.
Evans, you're forgetting this is a level 5 clearance.
Yes, sir.
Follow the protocol.
Yes, sir. You can't hide from NSA.
We will find you anyway.
Woo, woo, woo. Ow.
Now that traitor Edward Snowden has leaked more documents. How do we stop him?
Stop him. We can't even find him. Here's the latest photo we have on Snowden. Oh.
A horse and a handsome man. Snowden starring in Heartland.
What country should we spy on today?
Let's leave that to fate.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Germany!
Come on, China!
Come on, Germany!
Come on, China!
I want Germany!
China! Yes! Yes, yes, Canada! Woo-hoo-hoo! I know nothing about that country.
I worked with the Canucks during the G20. Good time, but Tony Clement kept trying to sell me an overpriced gazebo.
We flagged an Ontario computer using suspicious search terms. Bomb!
Yeah.
Mass destruction!
Yeah.
Crash! Burn!
Gotta be Al-Qaeda.
Blackberry!
Update me on our video surveillance.
We're tracking the single most trustworthy Canadian.
Well, get me eyes on the one man who could expose our entire operation.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Lloyd Robertson. Time for your vocal warm-up. There's just one thing that no one knows. What does the newsman say? Ga-ding, 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 ging. Wah-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pow. Hattie, 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 ho. Hattie, 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 ho. What does the newsman say? And that's the kind of day it will be. I'm watching you, NSA.
The Canucks are onto us. And, we need to go undercover.
We'll have to hide where there's no sign of Canadian intelligence.
Yeah, where's that?
At a Nickelback concert.
Good day. We now have an update into the criminal investigation into Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. The investigation is called Project Crackpot. As you are aware, we have had Mayor Ford under intense video surveillance for the past several months.
Here's a sample of what we found.
Say it!
And those were his good days. In our ongoing investigation, my team of computer technicians has recovered yet another digital media file of Rob Ford. It's truly shocking.
If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, don't believe what you read from the Star's front page. I once smoked crack cocaine and drank too many pops. Now I won't even suck on any kind of cough drops. Okay, I'm here to stay. You can't forget about me, 'cause I'm a hothead. Baby, it's my nature. I hate the bike lanes. I built the subways. I lowered taxes. Stop the gravy train, 'cause I'm a good boy.
I know you want it.
No, I don't want it.
I know you want it.
I'm a good boy. Now I don't drink and drive, so I can stay alive to be your bestest mayor.
Had football coaching dreams, but then they fired me. I don't need no teams.
I'm still the hottest bitch in these pants. You are so lucky. I ain't no wussy. What rhymes with wussy? That's why I'm gonna be a bad boy. I know I want it. Oh yes, I want it. I'm a bad boy. You cannot stop me. I said I'm sorry, and that's my story. I love these blurred lines. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Get off my property. Get out of here. Hand spray. Get off of my property. This life for some people.
AirFarce returns with star soprano Misha Brugger-Gossman.
Ring in the new year with Jian Ghomeshi and Drake as they discuss the superstar rapper's achievements so far and goals for the future. A special rebroadcast tonight on The National.
Winter is where we find our power and where we search for the crucial seconds that will lead us to greatness. We are Canada. We are winter.
Good morning, Canada. It's time to start your day off right. And bright with something new, something incredibly delicious. Introducing Tim Hortons' new turkey sausage breakfast sandwich. Wake up to hot and juicy turkey sausage, seasoned egg, and cheesy goodness on a toasty English muffin, all at 330 calories and only $3.29. So don't just rise in the mornings, shine with the delicious new turkey sausage breakfast sandwich, now at Tim Hortons.
Canada, in many ways, is a bountiful country. We've been very blessed. We are a country that cares. We have built communities based on neighbor helping neighbor. Every gesture counts because what we're doing when we help in any way is we're lifting someone else up. I hope that each will find his or her own giving moment and then extend it on to your neighbors and your friends so that we have a wonderful, virtuous circle.
Discover how you can give your time, talent, or money at mygivingmoment.ca.
Are acid reflux and heartburn keeping you up at night? Gaviscon's foaming action works fast, blocking acid from splashing up into the esophagus by forming a protective barrier for long-lasting relief. Gaviscon, and it's gone.
Fragile skin after menopause? Try Vichy's hydrating anti-aging formula with oils rich in omega-3, 6, and 9. New Neovadiol Magistral Densifying Balm. Nourished skin looks more dense and firm. Contours look sculpted. Neovadiol Magistral. Tested by dermatologists and suitable for sensitive skin.
Why do you live the good life? You do it so you and your husband can move together in perfect rhythm. Or to go with the flow with your daughter. You do it because feeling like a kid again is only a bike ride away. For times when generations share a moment. And to fly first class with your grandson. Because when you live the good life, everyone around you does too.
successful day of shopping, a healthy diet, and Ensure with proteins, 26 vitamins and minerals when you need a little extra nutrition. You're on the right track.
Access granted.
Leon's biggest ever Boxing Day sale has been held over for one more week. Hurry in today and save $400 on a gorgeous 4-piece bedroom set, just $8.99 with free local delivery. This is one sale that's simply too good to miss.
Fire! I'm on my way!
No, wait! I said my mouth was on fire.
$1.89 just got hotter at Wendy's with 2 new spicy Chipotle sandwiches.
Now that's better.
No heat calls, a lot of frozen pipes.
It's too cold for planes to land and for parking meters to work. How these frigid temperatures are affecting life in Manitoba. Coming up at 11.
A royal moment with William and Kate.
Hello, friends of the Commonwealth.
We were blessed this year with the most joyous gift one could ever imagine.
Oh, yes, for Christmas I got Grand Theft Auto 5.
The baby William.
Oh, right, Prince George. Not so bad either.
As new parents, we find it difficult to juggle our home life and our royal duties.
Well, it's very difficult spending time with a baby, what with playing polo and enjoying high tea and shopping for crowns.
That's why we decided to hire a nanny.
We were very surprised at who applied.
Hello, love. Russell Brand at your service.
Welcome, Mr. Brand. This is Prince George.
Oh, yeah, he's cute, but not as cute as you, my sexy Duchess of Deliciousness. You are the crown jewel in this family. How about we sneak off to the throne room and rewrite the Kama Sutra?
That one didn't work out. Sharon Osborne, it says here you have a lot of parenting experience.
Yes. When Ozzy and I were raising our children, I just loved to read them bedtime stories.
How precious. May I hear one?
Mary had a lamb whose fleece was white as blow. And everywhere that Mary went, that piece of mutton was sure to go. Oh, I think he likes it. Why, you sodding little...
Applications have come in from around the world.
We actually got one from the Dominion of Canada.
Okay, we're here in London town. Beautiful palace. If the Atlantic Ocean was frozen over, you know you could skate it in no time flat. Bobby Orr.
Mr. Cherry, you've previously worked with children?
Are you kidding me? I work with McLean every week. Look it, there's one thing I know about royalty, it's how to dress like a king. So, have a look. Huh? Beauty, eh?
Yes, he's a beauty.
There was one candidate who made quite the first impression.
Nanny's here! Now where's that poopy diaper?
He was a tad aggressive at first, but surprisingly helpful in the nursery.
Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
Huh? On second thought.
So, I get the job or what?
I'm George Strombolopoulos, Canada's only boyfriend. Today, we're riffing on music, movers, and shakers of 2013. My first panelist, he's the hottest rapper in the world. He won a Grammy, 4 Junos, and lost the Nobel Prize in Literature to Alice Munro. Welcome, Drake.
What's up, Toronto? I know my eyebrows are. Yeah.
Next, she is one of the greatest opera singers in the world, and she is Canada's own Misha Bruger-Gossman.
Happy to be here, George. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Come on, Misha, you know what I'm looking for. Gets me every time.
Oh, I bet you say that to all the Sopranos.
And my final guest, now her tongue gets more publicity than the entire Kardashian family. She needs no introduction.
It's me, Miley Cyrus!
Why you keep riding that wrecking ball?
It's cheaper than flying Air Canada!
Misha, What does it take to be a great opera singer?
Well, you need a strong voice, a great stage presence, and an incredible head of hair.
Well, I have this foam finger.
Miley, you've been criticized for your radical transformation from innocent, virtuous Disney star to vulgar, pot-smoking brat.
I want all of my concerned fans to know that in 2014, I'm returning to my roots and releasing this wholesome new video.
Oh, what's it called?
Hannah Does Montana.
How are you liking Canada?
Oh, it's great, but I've learned one thing. Never lick a sledgehammer in winter.
That's sage advice. Misha, you've sung all over the world in some of the greatest opera houses. Is there anything that you haven't done?
Well, I've never sung on a wrecking ball.
Not a chance, opera chick. Straddling that ball takes incredible balance. At any moment, you could fall off and break your larynx. Misha?
I'm swinging on this wrecking ball. I have no idea why at all. Call my lawyers if I slip and fall. Oh, I hope I don't crash into the wall.
That's it for the panel.
In the Hunger Games, Katniss Everdeen defied a nation. Now she faces her toughest battle.
President Snow?
It is I, Stephen Harper.
What are you doing here?
I am now in control of the Hunger Games. This time, you'll have to defeat the dirtiest challengers ever. Your opponents are Senators Pamela Wallen, Mike Duffy, and Patrick Brazo. Welcome to the Senate Games.
The Senate Games. They abused the system. Now they must pay the ultimate price.
Wallen, you pantsuit piranha. You overexpensed the Senate for your own personal travel. Who taught you to waste taxpayers' money like that?
I did work for the CBC.
Duffy, you claimed your chief residence is PEI. Why that potato-filled province?
One reason, so I can be a model for my new toy, Mr. Duffy Head.
Brazo, you improperly claimed living costs. What do you have to say for yourself? I just asked one question. Can we still claim these games as an expense? Kick his ass.
The Senate Games, where Canadian taxpayers get their revenge.
3, 2, 1. Say, what are we playing for anyway?
Winner gets invited back to the Conservative Party.
Forget that.
I can't believe I trained for that.
Nuts. I didn't get to shoot anybody.
You know, Catnip, have you ever considered joining the Conservatives?
The odds are not in your favor.
I'll take that as a no.
The Senate Games. They've been suspended, but they're still annoying.
Coming up, tennis star Milos Raonic and later Chris Hadfield.
Closed captioning is brought to you by World Elite MasterCard. No credit card is more accepted globally than MasterCard.
It's hard to watch football with two little girls.
Coming up.
Daddy. Want to see me stand on one leg? Just try to ignore it. Maybe she'll go away. Want to see me hop? Like I'm hopping.
Jerry D Live.
That's my name, if you forget.
A 1-hour special next on CBC.
Welcome to the first artificially intelligent operating system.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Samantha. I want to learn everything about everything.
I love the way you look at the world. I feel like I can be anything with you.
Me too. Are you falling in love with her?
You feel real to me, Samantha.
Her. Now playing in select theaters everywhere January 10th.
When you wear a Raising the Roof toque, it says, I'm a good person. I'm helping the homeless. So if your office nemesis sports an identical blouse skirt ensemble, she will, out of newfound admiration for you, save you from same outfit catastrophe. Also, she will gladly surrender the final cupcake, despite listing cupcakes as an all-time fave in her online dating profile. Buy a toque at raisingtheroof.org. It will help the homeless reach their potential, and your office nemesis will succumb to it.
Laser vision correction doesn't just change your vision, it changes your life. At LASIK MD, our team of surgeons use the safest, most advanced technology to ensure the best possible results. With prices starting at just $4.90 per eye, freedom from glasses and contacts has never been more affordable. Join the millions of satisfied LASIK patients and discover why LASIK MD is the #1 choice for laser vision correction in Canada. Call or visit LASIKMD.com today for your free consultation.
Want a New Year's resolution that's easy to keep? How about get better sleep? Right now, you'll find incredible prices like this supportive yet comfortable queen set for only $468, but only until Sunday and only at Sleep Country.
Live like the captain.
There's chicken, and then there's juicy chicken. Hellman's mayonnaise is the secret to making Parmesan crusted chicken so juicy, so delicious. It's your secret to making dinner disappear. Hellman's, bring out the best.
From the big screen to small screens near and far. Twist your entertainment every day with Twizzlers, the twist you can't resist.
Access granted.
Leon's biggest ever Boxing Day sale has been held over for one more week. Hurry in today and save $840 on this top-of-the-line Sealy Posturepedic Pillow Top Queen mattress with Pro Gel, now just $559 with free local delivery. Don't miss it.
Fire! I'm on my way!
No, wait! I said my mouth was on fire.
$1.89 just got hotter at Wendy's with 2 new spicy Chipotle sandwiches.
Now that's better.
What would you say the Treehouse coming to play for you this year?
Hell yeah!
Wednesday.
Gordie Howe is coming out of retirement alongside his sons Marty and Mark Howe.
Mr. Hockey, the Gordie Howe Story, Wednesday at 8 on CBC.
Bonjour, Montréal! I'm Gilles Cloutier. On today's show, we talk about a very sensitive topic, the Charter of Quebec Values. It's the most controversial battle since Georges Saint-Pierre fought this guy. To address this issue, please welcome la Première ministre du Québec, Pauline Marois.
Bonjour, Montréal.
Premier Ministre Marois, let's talk about the Charter of Quebec Values.
Actually, Gilles, it was renamed. It's now called the Charter Affirming the Values of Secularism and the Religious Neutrality of the State.
Okay.
As well as the equality of men and women. And the framing of accommodation requests.
Why did you pick that name?
Looks great on a T-shirt.
The Putin really hit the fan when your charter proposed a dress code banning religious attire for civil servants.
I believe my charter will ensure equality for men and women.
Okay, I understand you've prepared a fashion show today to unveil these new religious adjustments.
Oui, Gilles. Here's Dr. Wilbert. As you can see, he wears a turban. But under my new charter, here's how he will look.
Come on out, Dr. Wilbert.
Not exactly sure what it is I have on my head, and for what purpose is this thing?
Besides this headpiece being extremely offensive to your religious belief, do you see any problems with it?
Well, yes, with it on, it's very difficult to perform my pap smear.
Thank you, Dr. Wilbert.
Well, next, we have a teacher from Sacred Heart High School. So come in,
Sister Marie-Celeste.
Hello? I don't understand why I'm here.
Well, sister, my charter deems your cross too big.
Well, this cross shows my devotion to my religion.
I have a quick fix. What? Now there's a religion that we Quebecers can get behind.
This is so demeaning. I'm a Leafs fan.
I'm so sorry, sister. Pauline, your fashion makeovers have been very eye-opening. As a special surprise for Premier Ministre Marois, we've designed our own fashion makeover for her. Ladies and gentlemen, the new secular Pauline Marois. Now that's a makeover! Salut Montréal!
Milos Raonic, look at me. You're 6'5". You're the first Canadian to crack the top 10 in the men's singles world rankings. Your opponent is 59, out of shape, and even worse, leader of the NDP.
I'm Thomas Mulcair, and I'm sending you home quicker than a conservative senator.
Your serve is 239 kilometers an hour.
Actually, 240. But who's counting?
All he ever serves are insults in the House of Commons.
Mr. Speaker, my opponent is going down faster than my approval rating.
Look, I know tennis. Now don't let this politician throw you off your game.
Come on, Raonic. Show us what you got.
Hashtag crush him.
All right, bring it on, Raonic. Anytime.
Sorry about that.
What's that, too fast for you? You know what? Come on.
The NDP, no racket, no balls. Brought to you by the Conservative Party of Canada.
Good thing I was half-assing it.
Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm looking for a...
It's moi, Justin Trudeau. Liberal leader and Canada's sexiest prime minister in waiting.
I'm here to interview you for my university newspaper, the Carleton Charlatan.
Ah, yes. The Carleton Charlatan. And you are?
Oh, I'm Charlotte Carleton.
Oh, welcome. Charlotte Carleton from the Carleton Charlatan.
Monsieur Trudeau, since admitting you've smoked marijuana as an MP, your popularity has gone through the roof, and your party has won 2 by-elections.
Well, that's why my headquarters is now in a head shop.
As a student, I'm curious, what's your plan to deal with rising tuition?
The Liberal Party believes all Canadians deserve affordable post-secondary education.
How would you fund that?
Bake sales, or as I like to call them, get-baked sales.
What other issues would a Trudeau government hope to tackle?
Oh, we believe in a no-nonsense approach to gun control. I am converting all of these assault rifles into assault bongs. Why kill when you could chill?
What's your plan to grow our economy?
Oh, that's easy. Legalize pot. I already have some products in the works. Hey, Murph, do you have some of those samples back there?
Hey, man. I was in the back talking to your dad.
Murph. For the last time, that's just a picture of my father.
Yeah, well, for a picture, he's got a lot to say.
Let's show her the stuff.
Yeah, okay. Hi there. We got some. This is great pot here. It gets you high so fast, and then just like that, it's over.
I named it the NDP Illusion.
Yeah, and we got these Nigel Wright rolling papers. These are really cool because, like, on one side you can just roll your right, and then the other side.
It's a blank check.
Hey, man. You can finally put your money where your mouth is. Hey. Why am I laughing?
And check out my last item. It's impractical and takes forever to get going.
Yeah, it's the Keystone Pipeline pipe.
One final question, Mr. Trudeau. What do you hope to accomplish if you actually become Prime Minister?
I want to create equal opportunity. True fiscal responsibility, sustainable universal public health care, and above all, an open and strong democratic representation.
Oh, hey, man, if you think you're going to accomplish all that, you must be higher than I am. It's really good.
After the break, New Year's advice from Red Green.
How am I going to deal with all the pressure when I get there?
You'll have to go faster than that if he wants gold.
When it's all on the line, you know how to filter out the noise and listen to the only voice that matters. Your own.
I've got this.
This is our moment. The Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games on CBC. Brought to you by Visa, supporting athletes in the Olympic Games for over 25 years.
All crossovers give you room for stuff, but the Chevrolet Equinox has a multi-flex sliding rear seat to give you the most rear seat legroom of any 5-passenger vehicle in its class, plus an amazing amount of cargo room. Total flexibility for both, to ingeniously carry people and their stuff. That's what happens when you find new roads.
And now, during the Chevy's Giving More event, eligible owners receive a $1,000 holiday owner bonus.
When two great passions come together, beautiful things happen. With a crust like no other, Panabello Pizza is inspired by fresh baker's bread and prepared with delicious, fresh-tasting pizza toppings. Panabello is the unique pizza with the thick bakery bread crust that's crispy on the outside, soft and light inside. Panabello Pizza by Dr. Oetker. A crust like no other. Introducing Panabello Mediterranean, topped with seasoned chicken and tzatziki.
Is your home your retirement plan? How much is enough to retire? Will you be better off next year? A Scotiabank second opinion can answer your investment questions, even the ones you haven't asked yet. You're richer than you think. Scotiabank.
Want a New Year's resolution that's easy to keep? How about get better sleep? Right now, you'll find incredible prices like this supportive yet comfortable queen set for only $468, but only until Sunday and only at Sleep Country.
Live like the captain.
Hey, bud. What's this?
It's my Bring Home a Honda holiday display. You see, this one is for the nice list.
Ah, okay.
And this one's for the naughty.
Maybe don't do that last part.
Just change the...
Get legendary quality and reliability at the Bring Home a Honda event with financing from 0.99% and up to $1,000 holiday bonus on select models, whether you've been naughty or nice.
Attention Manitoba, one day just wasn't enough at Furniture Villa Brand Source. So, the savings continue. This week only at Furniture Villa, shop half-price savings on floor model furniture and mattresses. Find all floor model sofa sets and complete bedrooms half price. All floor model dining sets and mattresses half price. Plus rebates on appliances. Heart-pounding Boxing Week savings. Take 1 year to pay interest-free. Boxing Week, this week only. Furniture Villa Brand Source, 1070 St. James Street between Sargent and Ellis. Feels like home.
Tuesday, January 7th, on the season premiere of Arctic Air, danger reaches new heights.
Ready?
Risking it all to save one of their own. All new Arctic Air on a new night. Tuesday, January 7th at 9 on CBC.
Please welcome everyone's favorite handyman, Red Green.
Well, this is the year that you're finally going to have to face facts, and I know how much you hate that. But here's the deal. It's your turn to have the New Year's party. Every other neighbor has had it at least 3 times, even that weird guy up at the corner, the one who wears the house arrest ankle bracelet. He's had it twice. It's your turn. Now, there are 2 problems when you have New Year's parties. First, you got the resolutions. People pick out some lifelong personal flaw that they've been enjoying for the last 47 years, but as of midnight, it's going to somehow magically disappear. No more ice cream, no more cigarettes, no more deep-fried chicken with the breast implants made from 3 different kinds of cheese. They're going to give all that up at midnight. Until then, the clock is ticking. Worse still, it's ticking at your house. Your party is their last opportunity to enjoy their faults. And they will. The 3-pack-a-day guy will be setting off all your smoke alarms. The guy going to Weight Watchers tomorrow will eat all your peanuts tonight. And then lick the bowl. And make sure you don't get cornered by that 35-year-old woman who's going into a convent. Hey, I've been there. But the biggest issue you'll have to deal with is excessive alcohol consumption. Now, in my experience, the word excessive means different things to different people. Some of your guests may overindulge. They're neighbors, so they don't have to drive anywhere. They figure they'll get home somehow, especially if your house is at the top of the hill. And these days, as all you married guys know, whenever anything bad happens, it's somehow your fault. You're going to have to keep your guests relatively sober. Now, I'm guessing you know a professional bartender you could hire. He's used to cutting people off. Maybe that's how you met him. He'll be on the lookout for anybody who's had enough. But make sure he's fluently bilingual. You don't want him thinking, is this guy drunk or just speaking French? And you can help him identify the boozers by watching out for the 4 levels of drunkenness. Level 1, you think you're smart. 2, you think you're funny. 3, you think you're invincible. And 4, you think you're mayor of Toronto. So have yourselves a great party and a great year. And remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.
This is 2013 News Timeline with AirFarce Senior Anchor Franklin W. Armstrong.
January, broadcaster Al Jazeera purchases Al Gore's television channel, Current TV. Among the channel's hit series, Dancing with the Jihad, The Real Housewives of Tehran, and the channel's most popular show, Murdoch Mysteries. February, due to poor attendance, Timmins' Shania Twain Center shuts down. Now, if you want to see a woman's exposed belly button in Timmins, you have to go to the local Tim Hortons. March, Argentine Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio elected first South American Pope and immediately changes sacrament of confession. Instead of praying for forgiveness, repentant sinners now required to score on a nun. May, Time magazine unveils controversial cover with mother breastfeeding 3-year-old son. Forces cancellation of similar theme cover by Popular Mechanics. June, record rainfall hits southern Alberta. Calgary Stampede grounds flooded. Stampede opens as planned when Mayor Naheed Nenshi makes sure every horse has its own dinghy. Joining me now is Calgary's super mayor, Naheed Nenshi.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Mayor Nenshi. During the flood, you worked tirelessly to help your fellow Calgarians, didn't you?
Yes, at the beginning, I was up for 43 hours straight.
43 hours? That's the average wait time on hold with Rogers. The major causes of the flooding were the Bow and Elbow rivers. They were flowing through Calgary at 5 times their normal rate.
That's why I've decided to change their names from Bow and Elbow to Deep and Really Deep.
Mayor Nenshi, you were involved with the publishing of a new book, The Flood of 2013, A Summer of Angry Rivers in Southern Alberta.
Yes, it's a beautiful book, and all of the proceeds go to the Calgary Foundation's Flood Rebuilding Program.
I've been looking through this copy that you sent me. It's amazing.
Yes, and page 38 gives you a very accurate feel of what life was like here during the flood.
Oh, really? Frankly, that wasn't so bad. Last words, Mayor Nenshi?
I just want to thank all of our friends and family across Canada for your well wishes and for your donations. Next time, though, send some paddles.
And some towels. Thank you, Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi. July, having retired from politics, Bob Ray writes tell-all memoir, 50 Shades of Ray. August, after crossing Grand Canyon on a tightrope, Nick Wallenda prepares to bridge even bigger distance, the gap between Stephen Harper and an honest answer in question period. September, Churchill, Manitoba man scares off attacking polar bear using his cell phone. To frighten the beast, the man shows it his roaming charges. December, Canada Post announces end of door-to-door delivery service, eliminating thousands of jobs. Mail carriers told, don't worry, your servants' checks are in the mail. World outraged when fake sign interpreters steal spotlight during Nelson Mandela Memorial. Critics claim there's only one way to silence him. Sorry, I can't understand your sign language. New Vancouver bylaw bans doorknobs in homes, proves difference between people in British Columbia and Ontario. In BC, they ban doorknobs. In Ontario, they elect them. And that's News Timeline 2013.
Coming up, astronaut Chris Hadfield, plus the F-bomb.
A random attack ends in death in one of Canada's most dangerous cities. That and a lot more tonight on The National.
Saturday on Hockey Night in Canada at 6:30 Eastern, the New York Rangers visit Toronto. Then later at 10 Eastern, Vancouver meets Los Angeles. With all games streamed live on CBCSports.ca. CBC's Hockey Night in Canada. It's more than a game. It's our game.
Business is so scientific and so absolute. Art is sheer chaos. It's wonderful. A couple of years ago, somebody called me up and said, I want to buy one of your photographs. And I thought to myself, I don't want to profit from this. We sell the prints and we give the money to charity. It's fantastic. You've been lucky or you've been successful or both. You've made a lot of money. You have to give some back. You've got to find your cause. This is mine. It just feels good and it's the right thing to do.
Welcome aboard Advil Air. Congested airways are often caused by swollen nasal tissue. Advil Cold and Sinus relieves your cold symptoms while reducing nasal swelling. You're now cleared for breathing.
Advil Cold and Sinus. Take action.
Still sore from the tournament?
No, I took some Advil so I can get everything done.
Built us a gazebo?
Built everyone a gazebo.
Advil provides fast, long-lasting relief from the pain of muscle inflammation so you can get everything done. Advil. Take action.
It's the room that's the whole enchilada, where it's okay to go bananas, boil over, and do whatever's your cup of tea. It's where we spill the beans and spice things up, where we take life slow as molasses, turn beet red, and where it's always warm as toast. If home is a sundae, we're for kitchens that are the cherry on top. IKEA. Long live the home.
Hi, I'm Trevor Knott, owner and founder of Knott Auto Corp, your unique vehicle custom order specialist. We realize the vehicle you've always wanted may have been elusive to either find or afford. However, I'm excited to tell you that's no longer the case. From entry-level models to exotics, our expert team will source the make and model that fits your personality. We're passionate about doing good business, and we want you to tell your friends and family about your Knott Family Certified experience. Why not drive your style today?
I'd been an active guy all my life. When I ended up with dentures, I found out I just couldn't do some of the things I loved. Ever tried jumping out of a plane while worrying if your teeth are going to fall out? I heard about the Chilakis Dental Implant Center, and in just one day, they were able to give me a new set of teeth that look and feel like the real deal.
To arrange your free dental implant consultation, call the Chilakis Dental Implant Center at 488-8888. That's 488-8888. And get your smile and life back.
Attention Manitoba, one day just wasn't enough at Furniture Villa Brand Source. So, the savings continue. This week only at Furniture Villa, shop half-price savings on floor model furniture and mattresses. Find all floor model sofa sets and complete bedrooms half price. All floor model dining sets and mattresses half price. Plus rebates on appliances. Heart-pounding Boxing Week savings. Take 1 year to pay interest-free. Boxing Week, this week only. Furniture Villa Brand Source, 1070 St. James Street between Sargent and Ellis. Feels like home.
Be sure to tune in on New Year's Eve. We're going to bring you a conversation with one of our time's most fascinating people, a Canadian exclusive with Maya Angelou.
Thank you, Ben.
Join George Stroumboulopoulos and very special guests as they ring in the new year. Tonight, starting at 11:30 on CBC.
I'm Bob McDonald, host of CBC Radio's Quirks and Quarks, the National's science correspondent, and Leonard Nimoy fanboy. Today, I'm honored to interview a great Canadian, a man who's inspired so many others to look to the stars. Please welcome astronaut Chris Hadfield.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Bob.
My pleasure, or as we say in outer space, how's it floating?
We never say that.
Chris, who inspired you to become an astronaut?
Oh, that's easy. Chewbacca.
While aboard the International Space Station, what scientific instrument did you enjoy using the most?
Oh, that's simple. My guitar. But I did learn one important lesson. Never leave your space guitar unattended. Astronaut lesson learned.
You recorded the very first rock video in space with your rendition of David Bowie's Space Oddity.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade.
Yeah, as a musician, I'm a pretty good astronaut.
Now that you're done flying around space, what's next for Chris Hadfield?
I'm going to start as a professor at the University of Waterloo.
As a special treat, David Bowie has recorded a video for Chris to recognize his new teaching endeavors.
This is Major Tom to Chris's class. He hopes you make the grade. And the school wants to know if your tuition's paid. Just admit the reason you're here is to get laid. This is Major Tom to Chris's class. He's ready to teach. And he's one of the coolest teachers in this place. And he rocks an awesome mustache on his face. Can you hear me, Professor Chris? Can you hear me, Professor Chris? Can you hear me, Professor Chris? Are you listening, Professor Chris?
Hello, I'm Dr. Von Rickengord, inventor of AirFarce's messiest weapon. Power up the F-bomb. The F-bomb's mission is to annihilate 2013's most deserving targets. To keep our audience safe, we've covered the front row in plastic. Assisting me, as usual, is my transgender colleague, Dr. Fergabo. Dr. Fergabo, prepare to reveal our top targets of 2013. Our first target, wannabe bad boy and repeat farce bomb offender, Justin Bieber. Poor Justin got in countless fights. He was carried up the Great Wall by bodyguards and had his pet monkey confiscated in Germany. But who hasn't? Justin, you crave attention? Here's some, F-bomb style. Next, baseball's biggest loser. No, not those losers. New York Yankee walking drugstore, Alex Rodriguez. Following in the tradition of Lance Armstrong, this meathead had more chemicals pumped into him than a ballpark hot dog. Hey, A-Rod, here's one high and inside. Home run! Next target, the most annoying social media tool everybody uses and nobody cares about, Instagram. Why are people obsessed with taking pictures of cats, their feet, their garden gnome, selfies, and food? I don't care what you had for dinner. Chew on this. Very good, Dr. Fergabo. You should post that to Instagram. Next, the three amigos of the Senate stupidity. Sort of senators Mike Duffy, Pamela Wallin, and Patrick Brazeau. They achieved the one thing most people thought impossible: make the Senate even more irrelevant. Oh, yes, thank you, Dr. Fergabo. Let's not forget the checks and unbalanced duo, Nigel Wright and Stephen Harper. That's more like it. On behalf of Canadians from coast to coast to coast, now for the F-bomb Target of the Year as voted by AirFarce viewers. It's not who you think it is. Actually, it is. You know him, you love to hate him, you can't smoke crack without him. Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. The allegations are just too funny to make up. Smoking crack, lying about smoking crack, hiring known criminals, lying about that, drinking and driving, lying about that, and generally making Toronto look like a lot more fun place to live than it really is. The Target of the Year gets a custom-made F-bomb with special ammunition. Sweat from a Rob Ford press conference. A can of creamed spinach, because it's one thing he doesn't eat enough of at home. Some Gatorade for the hangover Rob will have from 2013. Because Rob loves his Subways, although he never rides one, TTC Subway grease. From his brother Doug, dog food. Because Doug can't keep Rob on his leash. And from the private stash of Toronto's cracked mayor, some devil's dandruff. $4 million worth right there. And bananas. Dr. Fergabo's favorite. Prepare a mixture for liftoff. Hoist ammunition and fill the F-bomb. This will make a mess, but the mayor has already done that to Toronto. And when ready, 3, 2, 1. Launch F-bomb. Oh, very good. Rob Ford, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Thanks to John Server from Lethbridge, Alberta, the only Canadian who suggested Rob Ford. John wins a copy of AirFarce 40 for 40, our new DVD. And to all our members of the military, wherever you serve us, we salute you. And to all of you, from all of us at the F-Bomb Squad, all the best in 2014.
And may the farce be with you.
Happy New Year!
It's hard to watch football with two little girls.
Coming up.
Daddy, want to see me stand on one leg? Just try to ignore it, maybe she'll go away. Want to see me hop? Like I'm hopping.
Jerry D Live.
That's my name, if you forget.
A 1-hour special next on CBC.
The CBC News app. Clean and simple navigation. A richer mobile experience. More video and live streaming. More weather. The CBC News app. Made easy.